So it's no secret that over the last few years, I have had many friendships with dating coaches or coaches in the self-development industry, as well as I've had friends as well that I've met through these industries. But over the last couple of years, for whatever different reason, a lot of my friends have actually left London. So whether it be like dating coaches that have just left actually working in the city, or they've now started traveling in internationally, or they work abroad, or they've sort of left the industry, or they're now in relationships, or they've gotten married and so on. I've just sort of found that my circle of friends has gotten smaller and smaller. And I'm going to be really bold and say out loud that I would really like to have some more friends. You have to bear in mind that since I was 21 and I'm now 37, I've worked behind the scenes in the dating industry, so I've had many friends who have sort of come and gone working through it, but I've always been someone who sort of looked at the world from like the outside in, and part of that has actually been with my job filming with people, but I've never really had like a group of friends where I could just see them every week and we could, I don't know, just like hang out in like a pub or something, or go bowling, or go to the cinema together, or go and do some like activity experience. Most of the stuff that has constantly happened for me in my life has always just been around dating. It's always been around, hanging out with people and then to go and meet girls or meet women or whatever. And there's always been that angle. There's never really been this, let's just go hang out, let's just go do something and whatnot. And definitely with some of the things that have happened recently, especially with like Johnny's passing, it's made me really kind of think about where I'm at in my life and how I don't want to be consumed by the industry, especially if I'm now coaching in it. I would really like to have friends that I can just do stuff with that aren't dating related. And that doesn't really mean I can't have friends in the dating industry and we have to, like, God forbid, not actually talk about anything to do with dating. Far from it. I think part of any kind of like growth is about discussing as friends or as a community, the things that we need help with. So I am going to be bold, and this is going to hilariously probably sound like a CV, but I would love to actually have more friends in London. And I've obviously got like so many videos out there of like what I'm like personality wise. And what I'd like to ask is if you resonate with like my kind of personality and like who I am and, the things that I stand for and what I have interests in. I am an incredibly geeky person. I love watching like movies, TV shows. I'm certainly quite active with doing like workout stuff, or at least I'm getting back into it because I had a break because I like damaged my back. But I am a huge gamer. I'm really, really geeky about anything that's PlayStation related. I'm even gonna hilariously say, like, I actually kind of like the old school Pokemon stuff as well. So if you want to go to like a Pokemon event at like the Excel Center, or just attend some like Comic-Con of sorts, I absolutely love all that sort of stuff. But I would really like to have friends that I can see every week. And I think what I would even really love with just the idea, maybe with this video, and and again, if you resonate with this, is like I would in a way like to maybe just have like my own community of friends. And I don't know what this might look like. I don't know how big this might go. It might not even go big at all. Like I might have like one person come forward and say, hey Daniel, I'll be your friend, But I like this idea that maybe if there are guys who are watching my videos, or definitely at least watching this, that maybe you're like, you know what? I want to have some new friends too. I want to go bowling and, go to the cinema with people and, maybe go do some experiences like going like hiking or like traveling or something, So if I am someone that you could imagine like hanging out with, this sounds absolutely hilarious saying this all out loud, but this is something that I've always wondered about, that if I actually just threw it out there and just said to people, look, I'm actually looking for more friends. Does anyone want to hang out with me? Then I'd love to see where that goes. And, and if you maybe want to have someone to hang out with, and have a friend and talk about dating or just talk about anything in general, then reach out to me. And let's just like go and have like a coffee or a beer or something and see what happens. And what I'm even wondering, or what I'd even love to have happen, is if actually like a load of people or a load of guys and even women as well, like this is open to anyone really, but I would love it to be able to like just form my own friendship group. And whether that be through requesting it or actually trying to purposely go out to places, but I would love it if somehow I was just able to create like my own community of friends and people who could just befriend each other and hang out with each other. And again, it didn't have to really be to do with anything dating related, but I just think that being able to have friends, especially if you are either, anxious or shy, whether you've had friendship circles or you've lost friendship circles, similarly maybe to like what I have, because like friends have, gotten married or they've moved away, or they're in relationships and they just don't have that freedom or availability to be able to hang out with you, just as they can't necessarily with me. Then yeah, I would genuinely love to hear from you and then see what I can do about it. Like if maybe it turns into like a WhatsApp group and then we can all like arrange together like doing something, or or if it really does become like a weekly hangout where we can just like meet in London or meet wherever and just do something. Or even if it's just as very little as just like hanging out in a pub and just chatting about all sorts of things. I would really like that. This kind of almost sounds like like I'm putting out like a job request, and I'm aware of that. But you know what? If you are someone who's in the same boat as me, reach out to me. This is probably like the best that I can do as like a video. I don't know what the word is, but yeah, drop me a message and let's see if we resonate. Let's see if we can be friends and let's hang out and do stuff. Like even go to like theme parks or something could actually be like really fun as well. Just to do something that really like pushes our comfort zones, and that's just really scary. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'm throwing this idea out to the ether, just to see what happens. I've always kind of wondered like what would happen if I did just say to people like, look, I want more friends. Do you want to be my friend? Then yeah, let's see. We'll take it from there. But yeah, drop me an email. I can put my email below, but let's see where this goes.